Namaste and very warm welcome to all of you in this last session on Vigyan Bhairav Tantra with me, Dhyanse. 112th session of this journey of sutras on meditation. 112 sutras given by Bhairava himself in this journey of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. This arduous journey that we all took was made so easy for us with this grace of Bhairava. Let us take this moment to be in gratitude, in this bliss that has been showered upon, in this grace that has been showered upon all throughout this journey by Bhairava himself. This journey is not for everybody. It is not in destiny of everybody. Remember, we are so blessed to have this journey, to go through this journey once in a lifetime. Once in lifetimes, this journey happens for you, for me, for all of us. We are so blessed. I have no words to thank Bhairava. I have no words to thank this opportunity that allowed me to be the channel. Me, such a small speck of dust in this vast existence, expounding, having the courage to share what Bhairava is with you all. You all having the courage to open up your hearts, open up your mind, once again igniting your spirit with the light of Bhairava. Such an auspicious occasion, such an auspicious journey, such a chance amidst all this what we live in our life to go through this transformation journey, which is not just happening in time right now, which will unfold in your life, all throughout your life, all throughout your existence. All the wisdom, all the light, all the energy, all the consciousness that you have touched, that you have gathered will unfold for you, is unfolding for you. You are the witness of that all throughout this journey that you have taken with me over the last 6 months. I'm once again so thankful to Bhairava to let me be the chance to bring this to you. And I know those who are listening, either you or your next generations, at one point of time will once again gather the courage to bring Bhairava to humanity, to once again open up Bhairava to all of us, so that we can come out of our ignorance, so that once again we can rise to the truth, so that once again our energies are liberated, so that once again we live the expanded pure consciousness that we in truth are, but we live somewhere in ignorance. And as we live this life of ignorance, this life of suffering, some rise to once again expound on what Bhairava has given to us as wisdom. Take that wisdom, bring this to humanity. So I'm sure one of you or your next generations in the next 50 years will once again rise. Create this possibility for some others, for a handful once again to rise to the truth, to rise to their true nature. Let us take this moment on the last session of this journey of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra to be in deep gratitude, to be in this acknowledgement that this chance that we have come together over the last 6 months, going through all sorts of experiences. You know that as well, I know that as well. It was not easy to bring our hearts to this space, to remain open in this space, to have that challenge for the mind to also come along, even if things that were not agreeable to the mind, things that were making the mind afraid. Where are you going? What is all this? Your heart had the courage to follow along. You felt deep inside that this is the path for you, and you followed along, you came along. Give yourself this moment of acknowledgement, of you giving yourself this blessing, you allowing yourself to be in this blessing so that you can bring this knowledge, this wisdom to your life for a lifetime of fulfillment, of love, of truth, of connection with everyone else. Let us give ourselves this moment of gratitude, of silence, before we listen to the last message of Bhairava in Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. Although all teachings have been given, there is nothing more to be said. But if we depart Bhairava, we depart on this wisdom tradition of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, what would be the last message? Let us listen to that. But before, a few moments of silence and acknowledgement in that silence of this entire journey that began on 1st of December 2020, and over the last 6 months you have been with me over this journey. And the very last message of Bhairava. Bhairava says, O Goddess, with these words I have explained the supreme teaching which leads one to immortality. Let me repeat. O Goddess, O Bhairavi. Bhairavi has been listening to Bhairava, has been receptive to Bhairava, had raised doubts to Bhairava, and Bhairava in compassion to get Bhairavi out of the doubts had expounded these 112 techniques of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, and Bhairavi has been listening carefully, lovingly, absorbing all the knowledge, all the wisdom. And the last message, Bhairava says, O Goddess, with these words, I have explained the supreme teaching which leads one to immortality. This word, immortality, has to be understood, has to be the last reminder of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. It is the last reminder from Bhairava of your immortality. Those who have gone through this journey with me, they have had the glimpse of what this could mean. What is this immortality? For others, it might be just simply a concept. See that immortality is not a concept. Rather, mortality is a concept that we have learned out of our ignorance. This learning of mortality, of us being the body, us being the mind, us being this perishable part of this earth, of this physical, of this psychological, this mortality is the concept that we have learned, that we have conditioned ourselves to. In our true nature, there is only immortality. So don't take it as a concept. Realize this in your own experience. Realize this in your own awareness, in your own depths. What is this immortality which Bhairava is saying as the last message on this journey towards expansion of consciousness and liberation of energies? How do these energies liberate and the consciousness expands? When you realize that you are immortal, when you realize you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are the consciousness that was never born, the consciousness that will never die. Just like Bhairava, just like this wisdom is eternal. You are eternal. You are immortal. This body, this mind, what are we trying to save, protect all throughout our lives? Worried about this all throughout our lives, trying to do everything to save this body, to save this mind and all what this mind has collected as its fiction. We are doing everything in our life to save it, to protect it, to not lose it, and eventually all of us go empty-handed. All of us lose it. Nobody in the history ever has been able to grasp any of this and move anywhere. Everybody had to lose this back on where it came from. The only thing that remains is the immortal you. Everything else, this body, this mind, and all the fiction that goes along, that we carry along with ourselves, all it is going back into where it came from. And the immortality remains. For this last meditation, what we will do is to once again come in this realization, in contact with our immortal nature, with our pure consciousness, recognizing that we are not the body, recognizing that we are not the mind. Along this way, logic, mind may come in the way. It is the greatest barrier, it is the greatest hypnosis, it is the greatest concept. Logic, mind is the greatest barrier. For a few moments, allow yourself to just simply be and be in the awareness of your pure consciousness, of your immortal nature, of leaving everything that you feel, consider, know as mortal. Know that that is not you. Leave that aside and be in the consciousness of who you really are. You, the pure consciousness. You, the immortal of this world, of this experience, of this existence. Let us close our eyes and take a posture that is allowing us to be at rest, to be in awareness. Awareness turned inwards. In contemplation of your immortal nature, of that which never dies, which was never born, is eternal. This awareness within you Yes, this very awareness body is there or not there. Awareness is always. Mind is there or not there. Awareness is always. Let go of the body. Let go of the mind. Let go of everything that is born and will die. Yes, this awareness, this is it. Yes, this awareness, not the body, not the mind. This awareness, this awareness above all, above birth and death, above life, immortal, eternal. Let this awareness penetrate your being, your soul, to bring you out of ignorance. Let this awareness be the light on your life. Look no further. This awareness is it. With gratitude to this wisdom, to this light, to this reminder, to this possibility. Very gently and slowly, you may open your eyes. In awareness, always in awareness. As you move in your life, in every aspect of your life, taking this realization, this revelation, this true nature of yourself in whatever you do. Once again, I thank all of you for being on this journey with me, for sharing your love, your receptivity to all what was being shared in this space, and bringing this to your life, bringing this to the life of others as you blossom, as you rise and shine, as your fragrance touches others and bring light onto the entire world. Thank you very much. Namaste.